We used a random word generator to get 3 adjectives, and we have to use those adjectives to design a Space Marine chapter, no matter how inappropriate. This week, our challenge is to design a Space Marine chapter that is wicked, high, and drunk. Roll that intro. Welcome to Corner Case. You're watching Space Marine Roulette. I'm your host, your pen pal, your best friend, Deck. We start every episode of Roulette with Design Daddy's reminder.
It is far better to pride oneself on the ability to make ideas than to pride oneself on any single idea.
If you like this content, please like and subscribe to the channel. And if you have any ideas for Space Marine chapters that are wicked, high, and drunk, please leave them in the comments, and maybe we can talk about it next time. And with that, let's start the show. My first concept here is high-born, drunk, actually all the time, and a wicked hammer swing. That's right, we're talking young Thor. If you haven't read the Thor God of Thunder run by Jason Aaron and Esad Ribic, that is, oh my goodness. I did not expect that in my adult ages I would be super into Thor. I'm doing a couple colorways here that I think evoke Thor-ishness. In the first concept here, I'm trying to evoke like the cape a little bit in the backpack, and also he has those like circular elements that are all over his body, so I figured if I like do that on the knee pads and the pauldrons, that's kind of like mirroring what's going on there. And then to mimic his like golden lot, I did like the golden helmet, and of course his eyes glow blue because that's what it is. Let's try another one. The second one here is I'm going even more on the cape here because I think that's a really important part of his blocking. Often the cape like wraps around his shoulders and connect at like the pec. So everything up there I've just made red, and then you know this is a colorway only situation, so I freehanded these little wings on his helmet here, and I painted the like face mask part white to separate the helmet part of the helmet. I think this is actually a little bit more successful than the other one in terms of just Thor-ishness. And then for this last one here, I definitely just straight up went full because I didn't think I was getting enough Thor-ishness in the last two. So the classic Thor has like the metallic like arms and like upper legs, and then also has those connected dots. And again, if you've read the Cosmic Thor run written by Donny Cates, that character design is pretty cool. I think a good like one up from the regular Thor. So I just like went ahead and illustrated the dots, the circular constellation dots on here, and straight up connected them. And I think that's like reading a lot more Thor-y. Yeah, would you do it like for a whole ass army? Like maybe not. And again, I didn't even talk about the space wolves-ness of this, but I just figured it's Norse, man. So do I have to say more? But a whole army of these guys, and they got the hammer too. You can throw a thunder hammer in there. Whew. I think this is pretty cool. I would be into it. Way different place than we were at in the last episode, link below.
All is ash. All is ash. You must fight it. They can no longer be reasoned with, Igneous. They are lost. Accept grandfather's gifts. All is ash.
And we're back. The second concept here is wicked, fast, strike from on high, and drunk DUI. That's right, speed demons. We're talking white scars. On the white scars here, I was like pretty interested in going real hard on the lightning bolt theme that they've got going on. They have some pretty aggressive color schemes as it is, but I'm gonna go even bigger. So this first one, just white lightning on a black surface. That is like the loudest. You can tell in this episode, I'm really going for just ignoring the chest eagle as much as possible because it's an important part of the blocking, but it's perhaps maybe a little limiting sometimes. You can see for the second concept, what I'm trying to do is do this like white scars red, but in like a Night Lord's like lightning bolts on the armor. But then it started to look like straight up actual lava, which was kind of cool. But then I figured the like magma kind of look wasn't what I was looking for. So in order to make it actually look more like red lightning, I think I realized I had to actually go more like magenta. And I think that's kind of just like a cool moment because when you want to highlight up from red, you use yellow. I was trying to get like maintain that vibrancy as I move up the value range, and actually that turned into the magma look, which then made me realize, okay, if I do want to execute this properly, actually making it look like magma is almost unavoidable. So going more of like a pinkish route is actually way better. Then I realized I could make the chest eagle look like it's glowing, and then you know, just real excited about this party boy. And then the last concept here, I've seen these colorways a lot where they split the marine down the middle middle. And I was thinking go a little bit more David Bowie with this joint and do it a little asymmetrically. Not only is the marine split, but the split itself is a lightning, and then it's like asymmetrical. So, and then from a colors perspective, I think the blue and yellow is kind of a go fast that's like not red. You know, a little just unexpected there, but had a little fun with this one.
Report.
It is as we feared, my lord. The Astartes are being overrun by chaos.
Send them.
But lord, you know how they
Purge the unclean.
And we're back with the final brainstorm session. As you can see, the third concept is high on performance enhancing drugs, drunk on power via relationship with the Inquisition, and wicked actually may be bad. And we can call these guys the internal conflict police, parentheses of edgelord origin. So kind of interesting here. I think, you know, I like to have my edgelords. So whoop whoop. You can see what I want to do first is just get a handle of this helmet design. I think that's going to get us closest to our intended goal here. This first one, I think pretty close, but I think the armor, you know, the red and black, it's not that compelling. So on the next concept here, I'm trying out black face paint because that's like a little bit closer to what ICP does. I think this is overall more successful, but I don't know, I feel kind of weird about it, kind of like trying to look hella badass. Yeah, so I think I hit it with this third concept where, you know, I'm going a little bit more Joker-ish with the colors. I'm just letting loose. But with the green flames and stuff, I think this is starting to look like really fun. Actually get me excited to paint a one-off Marine in this color format. You know, internal conflict police. You know, maybe they hang out with the Inquisition and, you know, they're like the internal affairs when other Space Marine chapters are faced with chaos or look like they might be the ICP. I think that's pretty fun.
There are too many of them! Ah! All is ash.
Igneous, no, not you too! The mark of the Inquisition, Ordo Malleus?
We ask the questions here, filth. What's left of your unit is charged with treason and sentenced to death along with this planet. We shall not suffer the unclean to live. We are the first of the Emperor here, and we decide who lives and who dies.
Hope y'all had fun making that together. Our hobby should be fun and creative, but sometimes it's really easy to forget that. This has been Space Marine Roulette. I hope you guys got the intended result, and we really enjoy talking with you guys and getting your ideas. So if you guys have any ideas about how to make this video idea better, leave them in the comments below, and who knows, we might actually implement them. Thanks for swinging by. Please like and subscribe to the channel. We are very desperate, and we will see you next time.
Even in death, I still subscribe.